Oh, it's a one-year anniversary. We Build the Wall. You guys are focused on augmenting the president's program. I know you've been looking at this budget, the new continuing resolution. I think it's got $1.5 billion. But, part of what the president's trying to do is hung up in the federal courts. You get fits and starts. Tommy Fisher, our guy, got a $400 million contract down in Yuma. Jan Brewer, the governor of Arizona, former governor, was just on the show the other day, and she said, hey, that Yuma area is the most important area we're going to be building in. We're glad Tommy got that contract. Foreman Mike, I know you've been down outside of McAllen, Texas, on actually the Rio Grande River. Can you just give people an update? We can't get Brian on because he's out busy today, but you've been really the internet star. I know Brian's not jealous, but you've become an internet star with your videos you made of building the wall in El Paso. Where do we stand on actually securing the southern border, and particularly the wall down there we're trying to build privately to help the president, things the Army Corps of Engineers won't take off? Can you give us an update?
Well, we've got on the 3.5 mile project, we're on project 2. Obviously, we've got some court proceedings going on, and we're going to proceed with construction again on January 4th. On projects 3, 4, and 5 through 8, we're currently in negotiations right now, but you've got a major situation down here. The Corps of Engineers is running all over the place, but nothing's getting done. They're being held up. All the contracts that are being awarded are being blocked or sued in federal court for whatever reason, and it's become a real problem. Additionally, on top of that, a lot of the ranch owners and farmers along the border are they're extremely upset. If they have a 600-acre ranch and it gets split in half because a wall is going a mile off of the Rio Grande River, they're basically getting their property ceded back to Mexico via the new wall that's supposed to be in place. It's a real mess. Ranchers and landowners and property owners along the border are very upset.
Listen, yesterday in the impeachment day, Foreman Mike, one of the congressmen stood up and said, look, the reason they're doing this, the reason this whole sham process is here is not about the Ukraine. They hate Trump for the following reasons. And the second reason he listed, that he's building a wall on the southern border and he's trying to take out the cartels and he's trying to stop mass illegal immigration. This is what you've dedicated your life the last couple of years. It's 1 year that we've been partnered up with Brian Kofaj. You've been doing this for a while. Can you tell the people why is it so important? You've spent a year of your life down there, from El Paso, Texas, to Laredo, Texas, now to the Rio Grande Valley. You've been down in Arizona with us. Why, when a congressman says, hey, the Democrats hate him because he's trying to build a wall, why is it, for people who haven't been down there, why is this wall so important, and why do you think the Democratic left hate Trump for trying to build it?
President Trump is doing a magnificent job. Being a regular guy, a boots-on-the-ground guy, I have to get up at 5 in the morning and go to work like most Americans. A lot of the people don't understand. We have a severe problem not only with the cartels, but every country on the planet is allowed to have a wall to protect themselves. And let me tell you, I cannot explain to the American people. It is too graphic. I just can't explain it. The enemy is at the gate. And when I say the enemy is at the gate, Steve, I'm not just talking about the cartels. The country of Mexico has no rule over the cartel at all. Out of the 35 Mexican states, 22 are run by the cartels. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm on the border. I'm literally 3 miles from the border right now. I am with ranchers and property owners, and I hear the gunfire. And when I say gunfire, Steve, I'm not talking about a couple of rednecks shooting shotguns. I know the difference between a 60 or 50 caliber and an M60. And when I hear U.S.-made 60 caliber machine guns fired within a mile of the U.S. border, that's a major problem. The other thing that people have to know is that we have, when you're the cartel, you have money, you can buy the best of the worst. So we not only have Chinese, we have Russians, we have Somalis. The people of America have to understand ISIS is crossing our southern border to get into the United States. We're not at war with China. We have an economic problem with China, but why are Chinese nationals coming across the border? Why are the Congolese getting dropped off at the southernmost tip in Mexico and getting marched up through the United States and pouring across this border. This is a very, very bad situation, and the people of the United States have to know this.
Hey, Mike, I want to thank you. I know you're down there active. We Build the Wall. We're going to send everybody to the site, and this is going to be up on War Room Impeachment today. You're an American hero, and we're going to start linking to some of your videos. I know they've gone viral as people have watched you down there with Brian Colfage, the most decorated veteran in Air Force history. Build the Wall. We Build the Wall. It's the first year anniversary when the budget thing got stopped last year.